Picture this: life throws countless situations our way, each one a potential trigger for an immediate emotional response. Yet there lies profound wisdom in the ancient Stoic approach of responding rather than merely reacting. When someone cuts across traffic, the instinctive reaction might be anger, a surge of cortisol, perhaps even a hostile gesture. But what transforms that moment is the power of the pause, that precious space between stimulus and response. Consider how a skilled martial artist doesn't just flail wildly when attacked, but moves with deliberate purpose, turning the opponent's energy to their advantage. The same principle applies to our daily encounters. Whether facing criticism at work, relationship challenges, or life's inevitable disappointments, the key lies in cultivating that brief moment of awareness before action. One might wonder, what exactly happens in that space between trigger and response? It's where wisdom resides. Instead of letting emotions hijack behavior, one can ask, what virtues could be practiced in this moment? What would the wisest version of oneself do? These questions create distance from the immediate urge to react. Now, this doesn't mean becoming an emotionless robot, quite the opposite. It's about experiencing emotions fully while choosing how to channel them. Think of emotions as weather patterns passing through the sky of consciousness. The sky itself remains unchanged, merely observing the storms and sunshine that pass through it. Here's what makes this approach particularly powerful: every challenging situation becomes an opportunity for growth. That difficult colleague? They're not an obstacle, but a chance to practice patience. That missed opportunity? Not a failure, but a lesson in resilience. That personal loss? A profound teacher of impermanence and acceptance. The beauty of this philosophy lies in its practical application. When someone speaks harshly, instead of matching their tone, one might pause and consider, perhaps they're carrying a burden I know nothing about. This shift in perspective transforms conflicts into opportunities for understanding and growth. Remember though, this isn't about passive acceptance of wrongdoing. Sometimes the wisest response requires firm action, but it springs from a place of clarity rather than reactivity. It's the difference between a knee-jerk punch and a calculated chess move. What makes this approach truly revolutionary is how it ripples outward. When one person in a group responds thoughtfully instead of reacting emotionally, it changes the entire dynamic. It's like dropping a stone of wisdom into a pond; the ripples touch everyone nearby. The real challenge? Maintaining this mindset when it matters most. Anyone can be philosophical when life is smooth, but the true test comes amid chaos. That's why daily practice is essential, starting with small irritations and working up to life's bigger challenges. This path offers freedom from being a puppet of circumstance, continually yanked around by external events. Instead, one becomes the author of their responses, crafting them with wisdom, patience, and understanding. Now that's true power, not over others, but over oneself.